Receivers set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Romo. That's complete right around the 8. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And quickly they get to the line. Again, Romo. That's complete right around the 8. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Now Romo on and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, 3rd quarter, 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop?
Get ready, 1-18.
Now Palmer on 3rd and long. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
They've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? They'll come out in the pistol. Out of the gun, Romo. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Des Bryant, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any...
Touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? They come out here in the eye. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
False start, offense.
A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone?
Here we go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Here we go. Blue 95. Blue.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, the D brought the margin is 7. The defense needs a stop, and they need one quickly to get the ball back to their offense. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time. And
no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And if the defense can hold here, this ball game is over.
And they're thinking more than just holding. They're thinking about a takeaway to finish things off.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Palmer. It's brought in by Floyd. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Completes it over the middle to Floyd. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Back to throw. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. John Brown from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals are just... So we drop you into this situation. The game is tied. Late 4th quarter. This offense starting with the ball on their own side of the field. And they do have all 3 timeouts looking to get into field goal range. And now here come the Cowboys. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Here we go.
Romo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Romo now to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Check.
Romo now to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. And the gadget package there won't do much for him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. After the run, now Romo going to throw. He hits Beasley right side. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And Charles, he hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
Exactly. And this was...
Defense just 1 timeout left. This one all but over as we take you down for the final moments.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58.
One last shot for Palmer. Now a desperation. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.